encounters in like public in general are something that needs to be discussed on this show.
Is this go time?
Yeah, it's damn right. It's go time.
All right, it's go time.
Big red button.
I see it.
It's red. It's not green anymore.
No.
We are live from New York City.
We're on the spindle of the Empire State Building. You can actually, if you have binoculars, you could probably see us right now.
Yeah, we have not even special guests. You're a recurring guest. I don't even know if we call him a guest. I think he's just a part of the tribe here. What do you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I could be here, I want to show up and show out.
Yeah,
for the chicken stick.
That's right.
That's Keanu Reeves, everyone. That's who that just was. Who do you think it was?
Snake.
No. Yeah, it is Snake. I'm just kidding. That wasn't Keanu Reeves.
But when you said Keanu Reeves, I was like, wait, is Keanu Reeves here? Honest to God.
What's your favorite Keanu Reeves?
Point Break.
Okay.
Point Break.
Okay.
Jake, what about you? What's your favorite Keanu Reeves movie?
I just recently saw Point Break, and it is fantastic. He is an absolutely horrendous actor, but great guy.
Great guy.
And
yeah, Swayze carries him in that
one.
Yeah, he does. That is a good point. That is a great point.
There's a lot of good quotes in that.
See you in hell, Johnny. That's a good one, Roach.
John Wick is up there for
John
me.
Wick,
I know that's more of a newer one. It's like a sin to name like newer movies, but
no, it's not. That makes it's a contemporary date. It's a contemporary take.
And The Replacements, Johnny Utah. Very underrated movie.
Is he named Johnny Utah in The Replacements? No, he's in Johnny Utah in Point Break.
Oh,
yeah. Whoa, sorry.
That'd be cool if it was his same character.
That would be cool.
He's a washed-up detective.
Oh, I have a theory about the same character. Oh, sorry, what were we going to say?
No, it'd be great if it's the exact same guy.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Utah, not only are you a failed detective.
I don't know.
He's it is a cool name.
It is a cool name.
Falco.
Shane
Falco.
Good call. Speaking of same characters in different movies, I have a long-time theory that what's his name? Tony Perkis is White Goodman.
Yeah, come on. You didn't think of that yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Everyone has said that.
No, I think I just said that around you a lot.
No. There's no way that came from you.
No, I've heard nobody else bring this up to my attention.
I will vouch for... I've heard nobody else say it except for you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I got it from you so long ago. And then I just thought it was so legit that I thought it came from the internet.
It's probably on the internet.
Now it is, but you had the original thought.
I can't bring this up. It's about politics. But yes.
You've been saying it for quite some time.
Yeah. My dad is the king of original thought.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
We can get into one topic off air, but one topic that's legendary is that when you're after like a CYO game and you're slapping hands with the other team, good game. He invented, when you're in front in the line and when you're done with their team, you turn around and then you slap your own team's hand behind the end.
He is the creator of that notion.
Yes. He said he created that and then they've been doing it ever since.
That's bold.
See, that's basically like the segment of the ad reads is like, that could be a different segment of just like, I invented.
Yeah.
That carries weight.
I invented wearing a hat indoors.
Yeah.
Like,
that carries weight too, because that's nationwide. That might be international.
My dad's gone international and other trends as well.
Keep them rolling.
No, I can't talk about this on, I don't want to talk about this on there. It's great though. It's great.
The whole U-turn and slapping hands with your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
No better feeling because it's funny at that age.
Right.
Like you just start dying laughing.
Right. Like, oh my God, that was so funny. They just switched lines.
And then you all go to McDonald's afterwards.
Yes, that's the best part.
See, my dad invented that, going out to eat after games.
Yeah.
That was 94 that was created.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's going back to your brother or with you?
My brother.
Yeah. Football games?
I'm not that age.
Your brother had a pick.
He did have, how do you remember that?
It's classic. That's another just classic memory.
Really that?
It's in the history books of Holy Cross.
Yeah.
You can go find it on holycross.com.
The archive section.
Dude, we better have lit up that archive section.
Yeah, dude, we lit up that archive section.
Better of, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
there better not be too much Adam Dempsey shine There better be some Nick Romano and Bam Bam shine.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I don't think Dempsey would even like. He's not real Holy Cross. He's Eugene's.
That's true. He's not blood.
No, he's not blood.
He doesn't trace all the way back to the ancestors.
Right.
He's got Irish blood.
If you couldn't trace your whole family back to Clifton Heights, then you weren't true. You weren't true Holy Cross royalty.
I could certainly trace my roots back to Westbrook
God.
Park.
You got me thinking now. If I ever invented a trend that like I really feel strongly about, I'm going to think about that during this entire episode
Okay.
and forget about it till the next episode.
I feel like I've came up with one, but I don't remember what it is, so it's not that big. It wasn't that big.
I'll come
And it's
back
probably
to
fake.
it. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it.
I definitely originated the Delco, the recognition of the Delco accent for.
Yes.
That was when I was like
Yes.
9 years old.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was.
And he
Good
brought.
call.
Yeah.
I was talking about it like because I remember hearing, we were listening like Preston and Steve. I'd hear dude talking like, oh, come down to Conticelli Toyota. We're going out of business, so you got to come down and get the deals.
Toyota.
And it's like
Down in Primos.
And I remember just saying to everybody,
Get Italian.
always, and just being like, what is with, it's so crazy how people say basically, I would always describe it as the O, like they say they say O weird. And everybody would say, no, there's no accent up here. There's no and everybody just shot me down. And
It
now
would've
there's
been
like
like-
a million people out there like
Right.
doing this
It's
accent.
legendary.
You know
Yes.
why? You know why?
Big
Here's
pick.
my theory.
It's a big pick.
It stems back. Why does anyone have an accent? It's just through years and years of
Zoe, no.
your ancestors, not even your ancestors, but just language in general, developing and creating its own tone. So I feel like with Delaware County, probably like the baby boomers, like 1950s, 1940s, started just either chewing tobacco or smoking tobacco in Delaware County, where
Yeah,
if you get it cheap, you lived in the burbs.
You talk it's like a lazy talk. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so after a while, it just turned into a little bit of a like
It's
lazy chin, lazy lips. And then like your kids are born and they're like, Dad talks like that, so I'm gonna talk like that too.
Yeah, and
It's
the
that-
tough
and-
kid talks like that, so you want to be a tough kid.
It's that mixed with, I think, like a South Philly Italian accent. So it's like, you got real exaggerated Italian would be like, oh, where we going? And then you drop that Italian Philly part of it, and now you got just like, oh, where we going?
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think
it all stems from the city because they all started moving outside of the city.
and people would always
the burbs.
too. They would say, "Yeah, I'm from Philly." They're from Delco. Like people were like, they're trying to throw that flex. Like, yeah, I'm from Philly.
Yeah.
It's like you're from where I'm from. Oh,
Yeah, there's nothing like saying where you're from and that person's like, I don't know where that is. Like I'll say Clifton Heights, Pennsylvania, and they'll be like, what? I'm like, oh, we're like 10 minutes outside of Philly.
That's what's good about Delco. I just say Delco, and people are just like, oh, you're trash.
right.
And they know it. They
Right.
know it pretty well. They're
I
like,
kinda
oh, it's
like
close
that.
to here, and you're garbage.
At my old job,
We don't even defend it. We just kind of embrace it. Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I am garbage. Thank
at
you.
my old job at like international healthcare company in the marketing department, they would like the people would be like, there was somebody from Britain. They're like, and they would talk about accents, and they're like, yeah, what about the Delco accent? And somebody's like, they're like, what's Delco accent? And they're like, oh, it's South Philly trash. And I'm standing there, I'm like, yeah, that's right. She's absolutely right.
Correct.
On the money. That's where I'm from, so
It is.
hope it will advance my career.
It is a lot of pride. It's a ton of pride that we hang on to. Like I don't even live in Delco anymore, sadly, and I'm reminded by my family who still lives in Delco that I don't live in Delco anymore. It's as if like I lined up 10 babies in the street and just shot them all dead. Like that's how
Damn.
Yeah, it's
people treat me for moving out of Delco.
It's like you joined ISIS or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, real friends stay home. They live
You're
right
gonna
here.
leave your home? You're gonna leave us all here at home?
What are you gonna do if you're not 10 minutes from the turkey bolt, dude? Oh, rest in peace to that.
Yeah, we
Talk
I think
about
we laid that
something
to
that's
rest.
just generations now. It feels like it's decades ago.
I know.
It's just taken out underneath of us. That's what age is. You just get shit taken away from you that used to be fun.
Right. But this is...
Yeah, then
cool it.
Newer, less exciting things come in.
Yeah.
Newer, less exciting things. Is that because we're just
Sometimes
lamer?
they're more exciting.
Like a new comforter arrives.
Oh, we got a new dishwasher. Oh, you gotta see how shiny them glasses were when we fucking...
Yeah, did you run it a couple times before you put dishes in it?
No.
You just fucking fire it away?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, why? Why? Is
Dude,
that bad?
I have...
Should I have to... Why do you have to rinse it first?
I don't know. I feel like that's what... I just made that up on the spot. I feel like you have to do that. Just a couple
That's
cycles.
something you're inventing right now. Maybe it'll be a big hit someday. Like, it'll be like, yeah, you have to do that.
What, running
We never
water?
knew that until this podcast.
Right.
I just feel like I heard that somewhere. I don't know. You know what? I have at home that I would love to take out back and hang from a tree.
What's that?
My ice maker.
You would hang an ice maker from the tree?
Mine, the one I have at home, because it sucks.
Oh, I see.
You'd like to execute his ice.
I would like to
execute.
Yes, terminate my
Office Space style, maybe.
Yeah, there may be.
Yeah.
That might be what I have to do in
That'd
the
be a
end.
good video for the cast.
I would
Pop
do...
it up on IG. It could just be your feet. Doesn't
Right.
have to be your faces.
Oh, we should just recreate
do that.
that with my ice maker.
I would do the flying
Playing the
downward
Ghetto
heel.
Boys.
Yeah, but I would do the flying downward heel kick.
Yeah.
We can do that. We'll put this part of the podcast in the video, and then it transitions into us killing my ice maker.
Yeah, you got to license the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Can't do any other song.
Yeah, we'll get copyright
We can
infringement.
create our own.
True. Real quick, this podcast is brought to you by pushing buttons that you don't know what they do. Go ahead and push the button. See what it does. What's the worst that could happen?
Push his buttons. Oh, so I thought of what I was telling you earlier about another scenario. Someone else came up with this. I think it was KFC or someone on the internet, of course. That's where I get all my inspiration in life, sadly.
Nice. That's okay.
The scenario is you're in a stadium, right? Let's say you're at the Eagles Lincoln Financial Field, and it's every seat's full, 35,000 people, right?
Okay, full house.
Full house. So what's like 1% of 35,000? Like 350, 3,500? One of those numbers?
One of those ones.
All right, we'll go with 3,500.
3,500.
That might be 10%. But anyway,
I think it's 30,000 would be 10%. Or 3,000.
35. I said 35,000 total.
So maybe
10% is 3,500.
35,000 would be 10%.
3,500 is 10%.
We're going to take a quick break and use Jeff's calculator.
Right, because 3%, is that what you're asking about? 3%?
It's not that I know I'm close.
It's 10%.
1% is 350. Yeah, it's 10%. It's 10%. All right. Sorry.
What are
So,
we saying?
10% of the stadium, 3,500. Got those numbers in your head.
Got
Whole
it.
stadium's packed. You have the choice to do this. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
But if you choose to do it, you have to commit to it. And what it is that you're watching a full game, the entire Eagles game, right? But there are times throughout the game where 3,500 people throughout the whole game, it happens randomly throughout each quarter, are fired out of their seat and into space. Just
Into orbit.
Into orbit and just gone forever.
Go on.
But all the people that stay get $35 million when they walk out of the stadium. Would you take those odds?
What is the percentage of people that get fired into those?
10%, 3,500 out of 35,000.
Okay, so I could be one of those seats, and if
Or you're part of the 90%.
It's like a Squid Games.
It is a Squid Games
scenario.
This is a Squid Games scenario. Good Squid Game scenario. You should be a fucking Squid Games writer, bro.
Think about it, though, because
I would love to see that one on film.
Launched into space.
yeah. Think about it, though.
And like, there's like a propulsion system behind them, so it doesn't lift off for a while. So they're just like freaking out,
No, think about it.
and you just see them as
Throughout
they
the
slowly
game,
lift off.
You're watching the game. Like, there's an actual game happening on the field. And then, like, all of a sudden, you hear some guy in your section just get fired off, and you're like, oh, Jesus,
Right,
that was right
dude.
near me.
Would I go to set?
And it's happening. Like, if you know how when you're sitting at the link and you look across the field,
Right.
and it's far away, but you see like little dots, like little people go into space. They're being fired up, and
What if
they were the unlucky ones?
Right. Would you say 10% could be like a section? So like, what if like one section?
It's random though. It's lower level, upper level. No one can avoid press box. Like a guy goes through the glass in the press box.
What about the players and the staff? Can they all be included?
They're free because they're already rich.
Oh damn! Just the
I mean, it being spread around.
Yeah, no, the staff
is
too.
very
Like
funny. It'd be a lot more aesthetically pleasing for them to just be like lifting off randomly
throughout the game.
Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one in my section. Oh shit.
They're be happening.
Am I next? I hope not.
I mean, per quarter, that's calculators back. 875 people a quarter
That's a lot.
throughout that game.
There's one every like minute, second.
It'd be hard to focus on the actual football game going on. That'd be hard to focus on.
Yeah, you just had to pretend they're just like, oh, third down. And you get pumped up on defense.
Would you? Okay, this is the biggest question. Would you
guys do that? You got to answer it though.
I
would definitely do it.
Nah.
How much money do I win?
90% chance you survive.
How much money do I win?
$35 million.
Maybe. It depends how
100
good
million.
my life would be going.
I
At
would
that
wanna
point. I'm pretty satisfied right now. I think I'm okay.
You know what creates happiness, Jake? It's called money. All right.
Yeah. That's what this
Don't let them
podcast.
tell you otherwise.
That's the theme of this podcast. We'll do anything for money.
That's true.
Yeah. What would you think about this though? Would you be stoked? So like the Eagles are playing. You're excited for the Eagles season. I mean, everybody is. We got A.J. Brown coming in, and so like you see the sickest touchdown ever. A.J. Brown does like a one-handed grab in the end zone, and then you fire off.
But then you're being sucked up.
Would you, if you're gonna die anyway, would you like to be firing off at that point, like screaming like yeah, and then you just go up in the air like woo?
I don't know.
And then you just
I guess that would be the best case scenario.
yeah. If you're gonna
get launched,
if you're gonna get launched, you might as well be screaming in happiness
Right.
while you go into space and pass away.
I would be looking down still at the game, like just try and get as much of the plays as you get.
I want to see that replay.
That was a first down. What are you saying?
You're arguing with the ref on the way up. What are you blind?
One guy accidentally gets fired into a plane going by. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, that was a full
That's a
plane.
bonus 300 people.
Yeah, who's winning here? Who's giving us the money?
Seriously.
Some villain that just took over?
So how much money do you need total to pay the 90% $35 million?
Oh, I don't know. You have to do 35,000 minus 3,500.
Which is like a weird number. And multiply that by
Divide it by 35. No more math questions, please.
If you could figure it
This
out,
is not a math podcast.
if you could figure it out, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
All right, Jake, what's yours?
Email the show.
Email us.
I had a hypothetical.
You did. I think you were getting towards one.
You got a few though, don't you?
I like sharing the mic, by the way. I
Good.
feel like I can.
I don't like sharing Mike.
Yeah, because I get to like lean in and stuff.
Right.
I don't think I have.
I feel like I'm interviewing you guys. Like, so,
It does.
are you going to tell us your set list? Are you going to tell us your set list tonight?
No, that's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go get their tickets
Check Bam Bam and
find
Jacob.
out what their set list is.
Bam Bam Jake and Man.
Man, there you go.
That's a good band name for a doo-wop group.
Jake and spelled like
It's like we're a
bacon.
startup. We seem like a startup right now.
Like a tech startup?
Like it's almost like a well-being startup. It's like some sort of stupid product where it's like,
An herbal.
what do you do every day when you wake up? You look at your phone.
Yeah, talk.
So you look at your phone
Imagine
and you waste how much of your day?
Yeah. Imagine
hour?
losing
2
weight
hours?
while
Is
looking
it
at your
24
phone.
hours? What if I told you
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
that I could break your phone
Okay.
without actually breaking it,
Whoa.
and you could access it at the end of the day? Okay, it's still broken. I break your phone. That's what we're offering here.
So is it like an app?
Kind of. I mean,
How would you like?
I physically break your phone, or Jeff.
How would you like to lose weight while looking at your phone?
Exactly. You can't, so we have to break your phone. So one of us breaks.
That's the business. We just smash your phones.
Yeah.
And then we say, fucking figure out your life.
Give me $20.
You call us, we'll come by, we'll smash your phone, but you pay us, then we're out. We're out. And you'll get your life together, just like that.
Like testimonials in the commercials, like, yeah, it actually I thought it was crazy at first, but really changed my life. Like, I've really got on the straight path. I don't look at any phones anymore.
Just a compilation of me and Jeff smashing phones in like a million different ways. It's like a sledgehammer, and then it's like one just like dropping it off a bridge.
Smash one against your head.
One of the testimonials is just Jake with a mustache on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm like 10,000 times more productive now.
They like legally robbed me.
Yeah.
I had to pay
all
$20.
the things I didn't need in life. Now I can see everything clearly.
Right. The phone is the plug. You just smash it, and then you're out of the matrix.
But yeah, that is what we look
You're
like right now.
You should call it Morpheus.
That could be like a
You
cult.
should call it Project Morpheus.
You come into our cult, we break your phone. It's like kind of Fight Club, like commune.
Steal your data.
in this house. This would be a good house for.
This is such a good Fight Club house.
Yeah, babe, this is gonna be the new Fight Club house.
Okay.
She
He will
said
be.
as
We
long
can
as
get-
Edward Norton is here
We
for
can get
those at
Norton.
home.
We can get Norton.
We can get Norton here.
Yeah, he's probably not doing much these
Dude,
days.
we could do backyard
We
fights
can't
too.
get Brad Pitt. Can't get him.
Nope.
Dude, and there's hospitals everywhere. We'd be fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Take a 42-year-old midlife crisis dude to the CHOP Center over here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is.
Is the hospital here?
Yeah, that's a hospital, and I think across the street over there is a hospital. And there's
There's
Einstein.
a children's hospital right here,
Yeah,
right?
children's hospital.
That's like an elf saddle. That's like a satellite.
This is really
little-
narrowing down the
outpatient
location of our home.
Yeah, you're in a good spot in case you fall down the stairs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's an sign nearby.
You're in a good spot if like an outbreak of zombies happens.
I think we discussed this.
and you
told me this.
No, but you need to load up on supplies immediately. You can go run over that hospital and get some supplies.
Yeah, I think we did. I think you have brought. We have too many windows.
Too much board. You need a lot of boards.
We need a lot of
No, I meant
boards.
medical supplies.
Well, we can.
And then we go to the mountains.
Right. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Hightail it to the mountains.
We'll hightail to mountains after we loot the hospitals.
And yeah, a couple of Wawas too. Get some snacks.
There's a Wawa down there. There's a Royal Farms over
Slim
there.
Jims. We need Slim Jims.
Royal Farms right out there. There's a.
I'm
really narrowing down the location of this home. I should probably. I'll bleep it all up like I did the other one.
Mob mentality. Just go in, take what you get.
Yeah. Every man for himself. I have a 30-day supply of dry food that'll last me for 25 years.
Oh yeah, I remember you buying that.
Yeah, I got it. I bought
It
it
won't
like
last in 20 years. It'll be good for 20 years. It's like what is it, like 6 months supply?
3 months. 3 months supply.
3 months supply.
Last in 20 years.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
The key thing is he has to keep throwing it back up so he can eat it again.
Right. I got it 1 week into the pandemic.
one sandwich.
I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah?
you never know. You never know, man.
Pandemic panic move.
You were prepping.
You were prepping.
He was.
I was thinking about getting gas masks. I still kind of did. Still kind of do wish I got that gas
He was
mask.
prepping pretty hard.
I got a different
was
type
sitting
of
there
gas
playing
mask.
Red Dead.
Yeah, dude. That was chaos.
Yeah, you guys got to talk about that experience because you were living with each other.
Yeah, we were like the first time I moved out. And
When
like,
did you move out? Like right before COVID?
Yeah, like August.
Right as it started.
When was it? August? August.
Oh, after
August
it
of,
started.
of 2019.
Oh, okay.
So we had like maybe
had
it was
a few
October.
months.
Maybe it was like October. October,
You had a few
November,
normal months.
December, January, February, and then COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you had to go in, right?
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, he was like on the COVID unit,
It was crazy. It was funny.
and I'm like, I'm gonna die.
I remember when he moved
This
out.
is it.
I was living.
Were you masking when he'd come home, or you were just like, fuck it?
Well, I'll tell you.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we weren't. You kind of bounced within like a month or whatever of.
He's saying I left. I had moved out.
Oh, okay.
I moved out like early March.
And
Yeah, we didn't know shit though.
dude, when he left, I was living the most savage life
It was crazy.
ever. I mean, and not like in a. It was kind of. It wasn't like a drinking because I couldn't even get booze.
Yeah.
You couldn't buy anything. But I was living so crazy because the oil heat ran out.
Yeah, so
and I
there's no
just
heat.
didn't.
And it was like dead.
I could have gotten it. I could have.
Oh, it was March. It wasn't that cold.
When was it? March into
April.
April.
I feel like there was a cold.
All
period.
I know it was like 54 degrees.
It was cold. It was cold around that time.
It was like 54 degrees whenever I'd look at the thermostat, and I would come home from work and I would go to the basement. I'd take off all my clothes,
freezing,
except for my boxers, and then just go up because like again we didn't know anything about like how contaminated everything is. So I'd like put my clothes in a stupid trash bag to wash later, like my scrubs. Cool. And I'd walk up the steps in this stone basement like. Just boxers on, and it's 54 degrees in the house. And then I would just, every night, I would just sit there and like jump rope for like
in the living room,
2 hours while watching Deadwood. All the furniture was moved out to the side. I got this cross rope, this new, like the nice jump rope, and I would just sit there just doing like push-ups and cross rope in 50 degrees.
Yeah, I came by once.
Wow.
It was such a like crazy.
I came by once.
You were like embracing like you were in prison or something.
Dude, yeah.
I was.
He might as well be like a
psychotic.
I came by to drop off dish towels that I brought home with me with my laundry to clean. I came and dropped by.
Yeah.
I brought him.
He
back.
looked like Robin Williams in Jumanji when he is out of the game, and then back into real life he looked like that. What year is it?
I've never had a beard in my life, and it's just like I have like a giant beard.
But I walk in, and it was just like there was like, where's the couch? There's like tables on top of other tables, chairs,
burned it.
chairs up on the couch. Just like there was the path to the kitchen was blocked by furniture, and I'm like, you just been doing this the whole time? He's like, yeah, yeah, it's been a long time.
It's like
It's probably just 2 weeks or something.
oh
Yeah, it might have been.
yeah.
Crazy times, man. I can't believe we
Seriously.
stayed indoors for like that amount of time.
I guess we did for a while.
I had moments where I enjoyed it.
It was pretty cool.
Didn't you have moments where you're
We watched a ton of shows and shit.
Well, then I got blessed by heaven because the hospital I was at was incredibly small, and so I was gonna like quit because we were just like destroyed. We were like just getting hit so hard because we had no like resources at all. We were wearing like the same mask for like weeks, and like
Jeez.
so they were just like. And then I was like gonna quit. I was like, this is stupid. I got money saved up. I'm just gonna like find another job eventually. Wait for this to die down. And then they like the day I kept putting it off for a couple days, but like I was kicking around the idea. And then they told me
Wow, you're that close.
they announced like, oh, you guys are all getting furloughed because we're closing the hospital. So I was like, okay, now I make more money per week to sit at home.
You were this close to not making
I
zilch.
basically missed all of the worst shit of COVID
So,
for 3
dude-
months. 3 months I was just
Dude,
getting. I was like. Playing, it was the best time.
That's how you take advantage of it, man. Like, don't quit your job. Wait till they fire you, because then they have to give you severance.
Exactly.
I did that once, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were living it up after that. Once I was home, we would just sit there watching Sopranos.
Yeah, man. Like he would just stay up
Chill
all
every
night,
night.
and I would like wake up the next morning. He'd
So I
still
moved-
be hammered drunk.
I moved into just from like jump rope and like freezing and like willing my body to be comfortable in all scenarios to now just like drinking whiskey every day.
Yeah.
Dilated.
Yeah.
Just watching TV all day.
It was great though when before COVID, like he would be off of work, like from whatever. So he like comes home like early in the morning. He's like, I'm starting to drink, and then I would go to work and I would come home and then he's like plastered drunk as fuck. It was cool because we would hang out.
Watching like Planet of the Apes.
Or the other
some
way
shit.
around. Yeah, or the other way around. Like I would go to sleep. He would start drinking as I go to sleep, and then when I wake up, and he'd be still awake, like watching some crazy shit. It was great though. It fired me up. I was like, dude, you want some fucking breakfast?
Yeah.
I could cook and shit.
Yeah, like because I would sleep till like 5 or 6 p.m. and then I would like chill for a little while and then
Yeah, that's
start
what it
drinking
was.
at like 10 p.m. and then I'm up at like 6 in the morning. Like, yo, what's up, dude?
Yeah,
He's getting up for work, and I'm like watching an Oasis concert.
Yeah, dude, it was something crazy like that. I remember one time you watched like.
Seen this set, man? Liam goes nuts, man. You gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, that's what, dude. I would be like on my way to work and be like, "Yo, you gotta watch this last thing before you go."
Oh, the glory days of COVID, man.
Okay, so there was that. Way. And then there was when you're working from home, and I'm like kind of fucked up at home. But like I feel like I was leveling up a little bit by then. I don't do that really anymore. Like at the new place I'm at, I've done it like once. I've gotten like trashed in the morning, and I had like a really great. I actually had a really great group text where I was just on fire because like everybody's awake at like when I get home from work.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to work, and I was like texting the guys from the band. And I was just like mentioning all this stuff about like, I was saying we should do like Purple to the Care, and it's like a charity show.
Oh, nice.
And then like we were doing all like we just like were riffing on all these things, and like eventually they were just like go to bed. Like I wouldn't stop. Like,
if that person is beyond 5 feet, you're forgiven. You don't have to hold that door. But if they're within 5 feet, you better hold that door, and then someone will hold the door for you. And then when you're done getting your coffee and your hoagie, and you walk back out after paying, there's going to be more people holding the door for you. Hold the door. Oh, door.
speaking of holding doors, you ever have the moment where you hold the door for somebody, but you're kind of awkwardly in the way, so they have to go under your arm? Seems like kind of the most disrespectful thing you could do to somebody, but you're also trying to help them. Just feels bad.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know why I hit.
Yeah, because we
Pause
thought we
there.
were breaking for a little ad there. That's
okay.
a little ad drop there,
That's
Snake.
okay.
That was good.
That was good.
That
Way
was
to come in clutch there.
I like that. Anytime you think of one, just hit that nice little melody.
Yeah, and we'll all just
We'll all
go
back.
along.
The rest of us will back away from our mics.
I'll work the dial.
Anytime you hear that song be
I'll
put
work-
on
I'll
by
work the dial.
one of us, rest of us, hands off.
ISO.
Yeah. Get after
Clear
it.
out. Clear out.
Get after it, kid. Get after it, kid.
I never ISO'd in my life in 2K.
Hey, want to talk about golf on this wonderful golf podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, bring something up. Live, PGA.
PGA, suing.
PGA is kind of dying down. The buzz is gone now that all the majors are done.
Right. And
Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, and Live's going to be like the only thing that's around.
Doubt that.
They got 6 more events coming up.
Do they?
I think so.
So they're timing it at like
I think
time
that's
of year
why,
where PGA slows down.
and I think it's like during football season. So you get like golf. Then on Sunday you get football.
Hell yeah.
I think that was like one of like,
That's definitely why you can't
Yeah.
compete with
Right.
NFL.
and that's like the only time that the PGA is not hot.
Yeah.
So
Although I did enjoy when the Masters was on in November a couple of years ago
that was cool.
while football was on at the same time.
We were up the mountains for that.
Yes, we were. Shout out that hot tub.
Oh yeah, that was good. Good times.
Yeah, we played paintball.
Paintball was good.
Yeah, I got
Did
shot
play
in the back of
paintball.
my head.
Oh, yeah.
That hurt like crazy.
Yeah.
I tried saying, and you still don't think so? When I say that I could have had some brain damage from them shots, even if it was in the face?
Nah, I don't think so.
What about the back of my head?
I think it's very superficial injuries from paintball. I mean, it's not.
What are you saying? It's all in my head?
It's not a.
You saying I'm crazy?
It's not like a deceleration injury you're getting. You know, I mean, it's like you get hit in the head with a. Like I got hit in the back of the head with a softball.
Yeah, that was
That was a little bit of an impact.
yeah, it's a big
That's
impact.
a hell of an impact.
It didn't break like the paintball did. Or
No.
did not.
Yeah, just-
or did
Which
not
one
break.
of you? Jake got hit in the head by a cue ball, too, once.
That
Right?
his
was you.
face.
that was
You
me?
Oh, no, you threw it.
You threw
No,
it.
I didn't throw it. I hit the shot.
No.
And it skipped off the table. Oh, I threw
no.
it?
Well, you. I mean, no, you
Kind of
didn't.
fucked
No.
up.
No.
We would play a different game.
You weren't throwing it like you were. Me and Nick were hiding behind the table because you were going to roll the ball as hard as you possibly could
against the
Got
bumper.
against the bumper. And me and Nick were like, oh, let's get behind the thing. And then I did the little prairie dog peekaboo. And right as that is happening, it just drills me in the eye.
Oh, it was the eye? I thought it was right in your skull.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was above it was like the eyebrow.
And only you would think that would be the funniest thing to happen because you started laughing as you're crying.
I was like about to like go over, like I like, got up and was like real solemn and like I'm gonna go cry now, guys. And then I just started laughing. I think the most appropriate thing for me to do now is to go over to this couch and cry.
Oh, you were gonna just cry by yourself over on the couch.
And then I couldn't. I just started laughing.
It was probably that awkward age where you're like, do I cry again? Like, I'm getting older. Should I keep crying?
Right.
9 years old. Am I still a crier?
When did you say no more crying? What age was it? Like freshman year?
I think your body just toughens up and you're just like, God, and you get pissed off more than you cry.
Yeah. Well, you don't cry for pain anymore.
Right. Pain certainly.
You can still cry to like, feeling sad. Or even like overjoyed about like something nice and beautiful. But
yes. Shout out to things that are nice and beautiful that make you cry. This episode,
we talk about our emotions.
Hands off. Do it, Jake.
This episode is brought to you by things that are nice and beautiful and they make you cry. Let it out.
Enjoy the little things in life. You're not going to have them forever.
Crying is good for the heart, good for the soul. Just don't cry when you're hurt. That's unacceptable.
Walk it off.
Walk it off. Only when you're sad.
Bitch.
Okay, we're back.
All right. Sorry, guys. We just need more money these days, so we'll take on any ads we can get. You know, it's not us. It's the people that send them in.
The offer is still open to live. I mean, $90K, just to play.
$90K,
just to play in the mix.
That's all I need. What were we literally just talking about before Jake got hit in the head by a cue ball?
Oh, before that?
Oh, paintball.
Oh, yeah.
Paintball, mountains,
when I
Masters.
At one point, like, I was sweating so bad in one of those masks.
Oh, yeah.
And I went behind a wall, and I was like, I'll be fine here. So I take off my mask, and I'm just, like, wiping the sweat off, wiping the goggle. And some dude, like, one of the guys that worked there was like, put your mask on!
He just starts shooting you in the eyes.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Good night.
Good night.
Go ahead, dogs.
Cody gonna go
Hopefully.
on the first night?
I think he needs a body.
There you go. That's amazing. They adapt so well.
The only one that's probably not going up is Sophia because she doesn't go up the steps by herself. You have to carry her up and down.
That's sad. So she's just waiting
for
you
to
go up?
She'll probably cry. I'll probably have to get up in a minute and just bring her
Makes me
upstairs.
sad.
I mean, she just doesn't want to do it. She's fully capable. She's fully capable of doing it.
But yeah, the guy freaked out at me for taking off my mask.
Right.
And it would be funny if, as like I looked at him while he was freaking out at me, like, and we made eye contact, and he was shouting that, I just got shot in the side of the head. He's like, no, lawsuit. I remember getting there, and we just drank till 3 a.m. the night before.
Yes, sir.
So we're still drunk. I think you ate a weed cookie on the way out.
That's right.
The door to paintball.
That's right.
But we get in the room, and like it's still like COVID-ish, but not as bad. It's like March. But we get in the room where they're walking us through the instructions.
Oh, yeah.
And we're wearing these like
jumpsuits,
camo like protection jumpsuits, whatever. I'm just like looking around the room at all of these dudes in here, and I'm thinking, I don't want to be here at all. You agreed with me. You were thinking the
dudes
same thing.
Dudes are wearing like flak jackets.
They brought their own guns.
With the Punisher logo on it.
Yeah. They brought all of their stuff. They brought all of their guns and their.
He's got like the high cut Delta helmet.
One dude has like aviators on in the room.
Oh, hi, Sophia. Here she is.
Yeah, right then it was just like, I'm hungover. I'm in this room full of people that are just probably not hungover. Like they live for this.
Yeah,
they
probably live up
they
there.
probably don't drink anymore. That's why they do this.
yeah, they just drink Red Bulls.
So they're just hopped up, energized. They've been up since 6 a.m.
Jeez, and then there's
Chain
us.
smoking too.
Yeah, they already went to an AA meeting.
I don't like the
They knew some
the
guys
way-
from the AA meeting that were also at paintball.
I don't like the game that you play when it's the line of fire.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
I hated that.
hate
that
I was lucky.
accelerated my mood to want to go home so
Yeah.
badly. Even
I
more.
was lucky that I got like hit in like the shoe or something. Like, I mean,
I didn't even get
fucked up.
I didn't even get hit.
Yeah, you just got off. I
The
got
guy
off
next
too.
to me got hit and the
I
paint
think that's
splattered
what-
on
yeah,
me.
I
And
think
I
it's
was like,
exact-
oh, I got hit.
I think that's exactly what happened to me.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand there and get shot in
Yeah,
the
what's the
nuts.
point of that? There's no adrenaline running. There's no like. It's just you're waiting to just get hit by a fucking
Painful ass thing.
that.
Yeah, fuck.
like. I'm cool with like running around and then getting hit. Like
I did start having fun when we actually got to start
Yeah.
playing. I was starting to have fun.
Yeah.
Except that capture the flag. I was like, I'm not going to be the guy
Yeah,
that
nobody's
gets it.
going for that, dude.
No, I'm
That
not
was
getting
the-
shot up.
That was like I saw the assassin in action there.
Yeah, he was. He was using some moves.
He had moves and he was lighting dudes up.
That's right. Hopefully he hears
They
this.
weren't ready for him. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna get." He was nah.
Yeah, he was quick out there.
It's a killer. That's what he was born and bred to do.
But that was like the only second time I think I've even done something like that, like paintball. Like even when we like said we were gonna do it, I was
Yeah.
like, this is a mistake. We should have golfed. We will golf.
Yeah. Why didn't we golf?
I don't know.
We didn't know the weather was gonna be so good. I think.
Yeah. It was
I think we
November.
thought it was just gonna be like kind of a mucky, coldish day,
Yeah.
and then it ended up being like beautiful, warm weather.
It's like hot.
Now we're in a jumpsuit getting shot.
Yeah.
We could be golfing.
Next time. Next time.
Yeah, we know better now, especially because how good those courses are out there.
Speaking of which,
Hell yeah.
and the way we've been playing, guys,
Yeah.
we've been playing some stellar golf.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna toot my own horn for a second. That was probably
for
the
it.
best putting display I think I've ever had.
Earn that.
I put the lights
wear
out.
that as a badge.
I probably was making everything inside 10 feet.
What's up?
I have the exact opposite, but a good display. Best driving I've done with my new long,
Jake Daly.
Jake Daly.
That's
swing.
right.
And then best approaches I've had. I probably
Out of control,
hit
guys.
like 7 or 8 greens.
Dude,
Yeah.
But
it was nuts.
putting, I mean, I must have 4-putted so many times. I mean,
You do hit your putts hard.
I was just overshooting everything. And so, big news for the podcast. I don't know if there's
I got you.
kind of a drum roll. That's more of a, that's creepy.
Oh, do that one.
This is a good one. I bought a new putter.
Oh, when?
Wow,
Where?
when?
Why?
Where? How?
I actually just ordered it on Amazon. It looks cool.
What?
Amazon.
You didn't get fitted for it?
I copy I copy
Why do you copy? Why don't you just...
I copy the dog Garrett. Shout out fucking Garrett. True dog.
You bought his putter too?
A true dog. No, but it's similar. So it's got the shaft goes into the middle of the.
I liked your 3-wood putter.
It's
you
a
had the other day.
center shaft.
Oh, okay. Like
And
and it's a straight John?
Goes right, yeah. So it's like, and it's got a big-ish grip. It's like medium-sized grip.
Mm-hmm.
I used Garrett's before, and it was no. He has an Odyssey. I'm getting the Wilson Staff, John. But
It's whack.
Better than your fairway putter. You
Why
had
don't you
the
get a
other day.
Scotty
Yeah.
Cameron? Why don't you get a Scotty Cameron?
I'm not.
I would
spending,
love to buy a nice putter, but
I'm not spending
why
it.
give up my putter? You know?
I think once you.
I would like to get a different head.
So mine's like kind of a mallet.
I would like a mallet type of thing. Like the big
Semi-mallet.
square one, like
it's
a
not,
square
It's not
one.
that big. It's like the oval. It's kind of like the one that I was using. That
Right,
like,
the oval one.
fairway driver or hybrid, John. But it's got.
I think you should get like
It's
a
nice.
blade one. The way you smack the shit out of the fucking ball when you putt. It's like Happy Gilmore out there.
I just. We'll see. I think it's gonna be a good one though, because
Okay.
I've used
I'm excited to see it.
basically the same kind of putter.
We'll see it up in the mountains or maybe sooner.
Yeah, we
Hopefully
gotta get
sooner.
out soon.
Yeah, we'll get out a bunch of times before we even make that trip. But yeah, it was nice. Belle Vista is a beautiful course.
Yeah, that was the first time I played it like for real.
Nice island green.
That's right, Island Green. I think we all hit the green.
We did.
There's two.
There's a 2-tier.
3 shots.
You took 3 shots.
get to the
But
green.
then I made that putt. Remember the putt rimmed out from hit the stick.
That's right.
It would have been a birdie.
Oh.
Technically.
Did you miss the next putt?
No, I parred it.
Okay, thank God. I think I 4-putted that one.
And then we had some John Daly's afterwards.
Oh, those are good.
Those were delicious. I could have smoked
John
4 or
Daly's.
5 more of those.
Yeah,
And just
they were
drove
good.
the hell home. Just kidding. For those at home, I only had one.
That's actually true.
And a few high noons on the course.
Those were so good. You were right. They were just tasted identical to Brisk.
Brisk. Yeah, man. I didn't hear that. I would have totally agreed. I would have been on that.
It's the danger behind these sweet drinks like this one here that you've made.
The Gimli.
The gimlet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big fan. But yeah, I think there was another thing that we all collectively did that was like really great. We all did like on this hole. Maybe we just drove it all like in the fairway. We were all playing really well.
You know what's therapeutic for me, and you guys should try it sometime?
Yeah.
You ever have trouble falling asleep?
Yeah.
Because your mind's racing?
Yeah.
Well, if I play a round of golf that day, or if it was a day or two before, I lay in bed and I'm like, all right, I'm going to try and go to sleep. And I think about every single shot I took. I start on the first tee. I think about my drive.
Is this before your round?
No, this is after.
After.
This is after. And then I think about my approach shot. And then
For each hole?
did I chip? Yeah. And I can't get past like the first 5 holes out.
I have
Sleep.
done that at Springfield. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how the holes go, and I'll get, but that's
Out like a light.
I've done that with other things like music stuff, like just imagining like how a show is gonna go or like how a song would be played.
That's cool.
But this is an interesting factor. I know I've talked to you about this,
I think it's because your brain's working. That's
we
True.
talked.
why. Like analytic.
and it helps. They've done studies to say that doing that kind of practice is actually as good as practicing in general. They said
Right.
They said that there was a guy in, I guess it was Vietnam.
Yeah, I love the story.
He
You
was
told me the
a
story.
POW, and he was there for 7 years or something like that.
This is a golf legend.
And he had a home course that he always played. Like he knew that course like crazy. Like before he went to the Army, he was constantly on that course, so he knew it like backwards and front. And while he was, there's nothing to do when you're a PO. Like, can you imagine that? Like, there's nothing to do.
Yeah,
you like chit chat a little bit with like your other POWs.
soaking in water.
So he would just sit there. I don't think he was in the deer hunter.
bamboo cages.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how I picture it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably not much better. But
What
he's
was in those cages?
like animals or
It
like
was
people.
some sort of like piranha or something that was eating them?
Can't really hear you. Talk to the mic.
In the deer hunter, what's in the cages that are?
I don't think there was any.
Wasn't there someone
piranha.
eating at their flesh, or it was just them?
They were just
drowning.
They were just freaked out by like the whole thing going on. And dude, that scene is nuts.
It is.
That is when I first saw that scene, I was like, this is something that I've never thought anything could ever.
It's a long movie too, and I turned it on right when that scene started, and I was like, "Oh my god, what is going on?"
I never finished it. I honestly never finished it.
I didn't either. It
Yeah.
was very long. Sorry, go ahead, Jake.
that's a tough movie. I never seen like the whole thing. I've seen the ending, which is
I haven't seen the
tough
ending.
as well.
I haven't even seen the ending.
That's tough. Is pretty tough.
I gotta finish it.
Christopher Walken.
That's our impersonator, our house impersonator.
So is that the same guy from Pulp Fiction?
2 mice fall into a bucket of cream.
Your father's watch.
That's pretty good.
I held my ass.
I had it in my ass.
Sailor, good man.
It was up my ass. I could never. I was never able to get that.
Yeah, I thought
Your
I could.
father's watch. But
Anyway, POW.
Yeah, so this guy's
plays golf before. Now he's in Vietnam.
So he just sat there every night, and he would just go through the whole 18 holes every night to get himself through this horrific scenario. That was like his escape. And when he came home, he shot like 15 strokes better than he ever shot.
You're gonna say he shot like 15 people.
Yeah. Moral of the story, yeah, he went home, lost it.
This is Rambo.
He was
The
way
story
too
is-
far gone.
The story is
Turns out
Rambo.
he should have stayed
should've
focused
never-
on what was ahead of him.
Turns out the guy should have never came back, honestly.
Yeah. Jesus. No, he shot a great game of golf.
Yeah. He did good, and he was really good after that. So,
yeah.
hadn't played golf in
circle.
7 years.
Full
Or
circle.
whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting all the facts wrong, but he hadn't played golf in years. Somehow he's better because your brain. They did this study with people shooting free throws. So people actually practicing shooting free throws, and then other people instructed to go think about shooting free throws, and both of them improved. Both groups improved at the exact same rate.
Oh,
So you
cool.
so you can really get a lot of practice in by just using your mind, but people don't do that. You know, people are too, like when they go to bed, when other people go to bed, they probably have a TV in the background, you know, getting something like other stimulus and like everything's got to be
So
in your
like
face at all
stagnant.
times. Nobody ever lets their mind kind of
You're just like stagnant.
set sail a little bit.
You're like a stagnant person.
Yeah.
It's the same dude from forever on.
Since you were 13.
Yeah.
If we ever become prisoners of war, I'll think about
Yeah.
Bella Vista.
I'll think about playing
Got plenty of time on my hands.
That's
Time
how
to
you,
think about golf.
That's how you become better at golf. You go and like volunteer to be a prisoner of war camp for 7 years.
There's a new
To
training.
think about golf.
It's a new level of training. We get stuffed in bamboo cages, submerged underwater.
Playing Russian roulette with a bunch
Russian
of dudes you don't understand.
But the whole time you
most
have
I-
to think about golf.
The most I ever learned about putting was when I was being waterboarded.
Yeah. Yeah. I've really got my chipping game down when I clicked the chip when I was a click sound.
Dude,
from the revolver. All right, we're going. Ad. This episode is brought to you by Hockey Trophies. Remember that one time when you got a hockey trophy because your team won roller hockey
hell yeah.
championship? Well, this is brought to you by that feeling in general and the trophy to go along with it. Thank you.
Can't believe you guys haven't seen Zero Dark 30. I found that out the other day.
Well, I watched like half of it and I'm like, when's this and when are they going to do it? When are they going to do it?
They do it in the end.
I know, but
in the
it's
end.
a long movie.
Oh,
Do you
so
see,
good
like-
though.
do you
It
see,
tells
like-
you how they did it and how
I
they got
know.
to that conclusion.
Is there like a clear clear visual on Osama? Like, do you see a guy dressed as Osama?
They show, they don't show his face, but they,
I was gonna say that'd be so hacky if it was
That's
just like
the thing.
you see Osama like in the hallway, ooh, and then boom, and this is like
That's the
that's
thing.
what we were waiting for.
that's the thing. Samuel Jackson's playing him.
Yo, what are you doing in here?
Motherfuckers.
Wait, on. Samuel Jackson.
He's not.
In the movie, Zero Dark 30.
He's playing Osama.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's like a big boss battle. It's like totally not true. Like events, he's like fighting him like John Wick style.
The movie up until that point is fantastic, and then they like ruin it by
Right.
just like having a fake dramatized version of Osama.
He wouldn't be in the movie.
Who are you? I'm Osama, motherfucker.
Say
You're
what
not
again?
Osama.
Say what again?
Say I did 9/11 again. You did 9/11, motherfucker. Bam.
Zero
I
Dark 30
shall
was
strike down upon thee.
Quoting the Bible.
yeah.
No, it's in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's the Bible. Isn't that the Bible
Oh, yeah.
verse?
Yeah.
Double quotes there.
Osama's hitting
Double
Christianity quotes. It's like, yeah, I'm actually a Christian. I don't know what. Got lost in translation. I just hate America.
But the movie does a good job of not like putting an actor as him. It's just real subtle. Like he's in the doorway, and like it's a half second, and then just pop, pop, and just pick him off, dead instantly.
He's like night vision, I'm assuming.
Night vision, like it's cool. It was really cool.
I'll watch it. I mean,
You would love it. You would love it. You would adore it.
I would probably watch it. Yeah, I'd probably watch it again.
I don't. Yeah,
I'll give it a try.
And you said you don't watch like the
I
modern.
just don't watch anything. I literally like I don't sit still for movies. I just constantly like.
Yeah, but you like war
fidgeting.
movies.
I do. I love them. I mean, like
Did you
I could
guys
definitely
watch?
sit a lot easier for a Vietnam or World War II movie though.
Did you guys watch The Northman?
Oh, I do want to watch that.
I did watch it.
Did you love it?
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but you didn't love it. I agree.
No. Listen to me.
I agree.
It's one of those movies I think I got to watch again. I did like it a lot.
Yeah.
I kind of had a different mind for the plot, but that's just me.
Well, the plot just twists and turns.
Yeah, with his mom. Yeah.
Have you seen this new movie coming out? This is something I like to watch. I like to watch medieval shit. So the movie's called Medieval.
Word? Is this a new movie?
It is coming out.
It's called just straight up Medieval?
I believe.
I can't wait.
But it's got like one of the best actors ever.
Nice.
Ben Foster.
Don't know who that is.
He's the guy in Hell or High Water.
Which one?
Like the
hot one or the
not as hot one.
Grangly one?
He's an alpha dog too, and he's nuts in it.
Yeah, he's like the only good actor
he's like the
in
nuts
Alpha
guy.
Dog.
He's the nuts guy. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the
Higher High Water's a good movie too.
So I need to finish that. Or I need to start it. I need to watch. Yeah, because we were shit faced. Yeah, shit faced.
But I was like,
Nikki saw it. She watched the whole thing. Yeah, same.
Watching a movie hammered is the most funniest way to watch a movie because you don't remember what you even watched.
I couldn't tell you a single point of that movie. Like, I remember like cool scenes that I was like, "That's bad." Yeah, like,
right.
Are
they gonna rob another bank?
The bank robberies were sick. They were very realistic and cool.
Yeah,
and
I love this.
And then I woke up to like crazy amounts of gunfire.
Right, I dozed off a little bit.
Outside your house?
No, from the movie. From
I remember Jeff Bridges being very funny. Him and his like Mexican partner, they're like riffing with each other.
Oh yeah, he always made like he was always busting all that dudes.
Yeah, and then his Mexican partner gets fucking
busting race chops. Oh yeah,
in the end.
I do remember that.
What was that?
Do you want to know the ending?
I might as well just not tell it because I'm going to rewatch it.
Okay.
But thank you.
I think you didn't hear that. Don't listen to this episode at this
point. Don't listen to the episode you're about to edit.
So, golf trip?
Golf trip.
So, first, shout out to Belle Vista. We have to do that.
Love Belle Vista, man. That's a top course.
Top course, especially if you go after 2 o'clock.
GPS in the car. GPS. Basically, your own rangefinder.
Yep.
And their rates after 2 p.m. are $46.
Beautiful course.
For that rate, it's a great deal.
Well, you're finished up by like the end of the day.
Well, so do you need to know Bob, or it doesn't matter?
Huh?
It's just a public course?
It's a public course.
Okay, so you can just go there.
Who's Bob?
His father-in-law.
Oh.
No, he just loves playing there.
I don't know what I got that in my head that
no,
was
it's
like
not
some sort
course.
of you need to like know somebody.
Oh no, it's public. Public all the way.
He just loves that course too.
Yeah, I probably just have said that he loves that. I think they make a lot of money off of weddings too, because there was a wedding there.
Yes, but I mean all the conditions are great. Like
it's the best.
Yeah, it really that's a nice. Course.
We hardly lost any balls, which is awesome because I just bought like refurbished Pro V1s.
Yeah,
I lost like 4 maybe.
Yeah, and I got that new box of titles that I didn't lose, maybe like 3.
Yeah. Speaking of which, first time anybody on the show has ever broke 90. Just doing a quick 10 more seconds. Jeff shot an 85, which was really impressive. That's all we're going to say about it. That's the end of it.
Give or take.
That's the end of it.
Give or take.
Good call on that button. Wow. Yeah.
Thank you, Nikolai. Thanks for the shout.
I was like,
I don't know if I could do that again if I tried.
I was driving home and I was like, I want to shoot 85. I got really jealous and mad and angry. I was literally thinking about driving into oncoming traffic.
I think being because Jake was hitting some greens too. So
dude, yeah, he's lighting it up.
Yeah,
I could not hit greens.
That's all I could.
I had like 1 green.
I couldn't hit off the tee, and I would just hit the greens.
I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't have. That's why I bought a putter. Because I just need to know that I'm doing everything I can, at least mechanically, to get rid of this. Because there's no reason I should have shot a 99. I could have easily broke 90 if I had not left
9 putts
almost every single time.
That's 9 putts.
Yeah, and
9 putts.
So
that's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, I mean there was definitely like 3 holes in a row where it was probably like I'm down 6 based on, or I'm down like.
You should count.
Yeah, probably down 6 based on putts because I've like got 2 extra. Whatever.
Yeah, dude. Like,
but yeah, I mean, like I was drilling greens,
drilling drives. I was getting out the bunker real well. I'm a bunker machine out there, dude.
Oh, I had some nasty chips too.
All the conditions are just, even the bunkers were great conditions because I was in them so much.
Dude, it's a great course, and you get your own rake with you.
Yeah,
in the car.
that is kind of.
It's the one.
It's not a bad thing.
It's unique though. It's unique of
It's
them.
a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse because like I forget it, and then I end up raking it with my cleat.
I made a really, I did a cleat rake, and it was crazy looking as I got out of there. It was like just a little trench that I dug.
Yeah, yeah. The one time I just got out of there and left it. It happens, you know.
Yeah,
it's a public course. No biggie.
I do recognize a lot of times, like when I was playing, that I would hit like my second shot, and it would just be chunk, or just out in the woods.
Yeah, you were.
And then like the next shot, then I would get it close. It's like that next shot transition. I just like not there.
And it's all about that island green too. I love that hole.
I think that only took me one shot. That was you guys won there's 2 tiers, and you guys got on the top tier, which was awesome. I thought you were going to be short, Snake. I thought for some reason you were going in the water, but you made it to the top tier, which was like...
Oh, my third tee up.
I mean, I only just remember the one, so we'll just leave it at that.
Skipped the one.
Did you count? Did you count as a 3?
I got a video
did
of
you
that.
count as a 3?
I did.
Okay, then
I forgot I took a video of you doing that.
Yeah.
Oh no shit! We should post it.
It skipped 2,000 times.
Oh, of the it's him skipping the ball down the lake. We should post that.
That's a good camera work.
We should post that.
That's really good camera work.
We'll post it.
Because I was going to record each of us doing it. And then Jake hit that shot. I was like, all right, I'm just going to put my phone away.
Yeah. Did you get bugged out by the phone?
No, he didn't know I was filming.
I did know, but I didn't feel bugged out. I just didn't. This was my shot.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking to the mic.
That happened to me on my honeymoon when I golfed in Hawaii. And we were like, it was me and 3 other dudes that we were all singles because those
They're
dudes.
all their honeymoons.
Yeah.
What's the age?
Yeah. No, yeah. It was me and another dude, and then the other 2 dudes were just on for vacation.
Or they're probably together.
No, none of us knew each other.
Oh.
We were all showed up as a onesome.
What's the age of
That's awesome.
What's the age range looking like?
So the one dude was from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Nice.
So of course I was like, yo, and he was like, Hoagies.
Yeah, do you know
Eagles?
Sully?
Yeah.
They were doing Eagles chants.
Yeah, we're just
E-A-G.
we're slowly but surely like going through a map of like closer and closer to each other of like people we know.
God, that's great. That's
You know
so
Murray?
Murray, yeah, you don't know Murray.
Kevin Murray? Nah.
The other dude was from,
I know his brother.
the other dude was from Wyoming,
That's cool.
and then the other guy was from
God's country.
L.A.
LA?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Was it like
Dude, was his name Adam?
dude, yeah,
Was his last name Rossi?
yeah,
No fucking way. No, you're just fucking with me.
yeah. I don't remember the dude's name.
Because I swear, like,
You thought he golfed with me on that one random
I
day
think-
in Hawaii?
well, I think Nikki's sister got married at around the same time.
Did he go to Hawaii?
And they went to Hawaii, and he golfs. And he's from
Maybe
LA.
listen.
He's from LA.
He was a big dude.
He's from LA. Yeah, that wasn't him then.
He actually played.
Shout out Adam, bro. I know he listens to this podcast, so
Oh, nice.
that opened wild.
That would have been wild. I'll have to you have to tell me where he played. But
I don't
anyway,
even know if he did play it. But I just assumed that maybe he did,
but so we all show
or he
up
didn't. I don't
on
know.
our own. So like we're like awkwardly having to ask each other to take pictures of each other. You know,
Oh, man.
because the views are like crazy.
Hey, yeah. So they were offering you pictures. Yeah, you
Yeah.
want a picture?
Hey, Adam, can you
Dude,
take a picture of me?
The guy from
not
Cherry
even
Hill.
Adam.
It's not him anymore, but we can just call one of them.
The
dude
guy from like, look, here's a picture of this dude taking a picture of me. Look at that. That's some context for you.
Oh, sick.
I don't know why this dude took a picture of him taking a picture of me.
You're an influencer.
Yeah, like you know,
Oh, that's a good action.
yeah, like a dude like that. Like it was cool.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You got to do it. You got to ask them. It's like a little awkward at first, but
So they were a good group.
If they started it, then
they
it's
were
not weird.
So like that was the picture he was taking. Okay. Anyway, the one dude like volunteered to like take a bunch of pictures and then text it to us afterwards, which I thought was weird. I don't like giving out my number, but we did it anyway. But the one hole, it's on video
I could
too.
take pictures of all of us and then post them later if you guys give me your numbers.
And then we could all hang out.
Maybe we can hang out later.
I'll share you my private folder.
But I got nervous as the dude took this video of me.
Oh, that's great.
Like, look at that view. And it's not that bad of a shot, but it went straight. Yeah, you saw it. It didn't even get up in the air. I'm gonna give that a stare. So I definitely got nervous in that moment.
You got phased. You got a little phased.
Watch.
You look good. You look good with the pants on. I like the pants.
Dude, I had to.
I mean, it's playable.
It went in the bunker.
Yeah, it's playable.
Yeah.
It's not a bad tee shot.
I'd
take that. I'd be like, yes! Yes! God damn it. Thank God it's not in the woods.
Yeah. But that was like just
a major slice.
Funny moment.
70 yards to the right where I can't even see.
That sucks. Getting a shot where you just like, you're not even going to, it's not even guaranteed you're going to find it.
It's like, or if it is a guarantee that you're not going to find it.
Or like when you tell everyone else, you're like, oh, it'll be down there somewhere. I'll find it.
Right.
And then you get there and you're like, I'm not finding this.
I'm just going to drop a ball and play my next second shot.
Sorry. That's the thing, man. It's so easy to cheat in golf.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I mean, I'm relatively okay with where I'm at with the putting being the problem, because my problem before was like slicing the driver every single time and be like behind a tree.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, this is just a punch out for no yardage.
And then you got a 4-putt from there, like
stroke,
when you finally get on.
And but ironically, that's the time when I would probably like be drilling putts. For some reason.
Yeah, but that's why Phil was so good, right? Shout out to Mickelson. I know he's listening.
He listens to every golf podcast.
Yeah, he said he was going to shout us out next time he's on the Live press conference. You know, when he's like deflecting questions about money and historic events. He just constantly brings this up. I think it's what he said he's going to do.
So crazy how much it's growing.
Live?
Yeah.
You worried?
I heard Cameron Smith joined today.
Oh, I just saw that he like was deflecting
mil.
questions, so he's in.
Yeah.
I did see that Scotty Scheffler said that like something was frustrating.
They're suing the PGA for something.
That's just frustrating for them not being able to play. That's frustrating to Scotty
I think
Scheffler.
they're finding loopholes where it's like they can't make certain. It's all about money. It's about money they don't need. Honestly, at this point.
Yeah, at this point,
So
like
what's the point of a lawsuit?
You took your money and ran. Yeah. Why do you gotta like
sue for more?
What
more do you need?
Do you want to play that badly? Then you should stay on the tour.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't understand all this stuff.
For context, most people don't know.
When Cam Smith's going to Live, he can no longer play PGA.
The events. He can play the majors, though.
He can play majors, and
which is huge for them.
And I think
why wouldn't they do it?
And I think he gets pulled from FedEx Cup rankings, which I'm pissed about, because now he's probably not going to be at BMW Championship that I'm going to.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to that?
No.
Just
gonna be me and Nick.
Yeah, I got to do some bullshit. But
enjoy it, man.
We're going to do a video. I will. But that's the thing. It's like now he's not going to be there.
Well, who will be there?
Just the guys that are on the, Scotty Scheffler, Colin Morikawa, all those guys. That's
cool.
all, yeah, but Cameron Smith would be sick. I'm trying to stay till the end.
Is Rory going to go?
He's going to go. Yeah.
There you go. That's awesome.
I mean, he's of course going to be there. Like all those dudes, JT, they're all going to be there. It's going to be like the top 75 guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's for FedEx Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So they'll be into it, too.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I can go.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to try to stay till the end. And then right after that, we're going to a show.
What show?
Shout out to Mick Swinty. He's got a show out, and I forget where it's at.
What? Mick's got a show?
Yeah.
Where? What does he do?
I think he's in the band. He's playing his guitar. And he's in the band with his sister's husband, which I don't know what instrument he plays. He actually gave me the mullet. He cut my mullet. Shout out Andrew. I don't know which way you go by, but
sweet.
I don't know if he listens. He probably doesn't even listen to this.
I didn't know he was in a band. Is it originals or?
Don't know, but we're gonna see him, and I'll let you know. I'll give Mix Swinty's band a fucking review.
Yeah, that'll be a good chicken stick after that.
I think people are going to the show. Your show.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, he's going.
My wife's going.
His wife's going.
Nice.
Zoe's going.
Sick. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that one.
That's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be nuts. Maybe we should do a live podcast. Can we set up a booth and do a live podcast?
Yeah, of course.
That and when we go on this mini golf trip, let's bring all this with us. And
Definitely.
We'll record after a round. The first round.
I'll post it.
That's a
right
good idea.
afterwards. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll definitely be having a major league hang. So
Major league hang. And we'll even invite people.
I'm telling you that we could find somewhere cool.
Just invite some like bros.
Yeah, hang out with a bunch of dudes.
You can even invite like the general manager and interview him. Dude, we should interview a general manager.
You want to?
Yeah, I would offer that 100%.
You're going to do it too.
Yeah, and you're going to do it too.
You have no shame.
No, I don't think at this point I'd have any.
So what kind of grass do you guys use?
Yeah, do you use Bermuda grass? Is that what you guys use, Bermuda grass?
I wish we can like record on the course.
We could. We just have to do it a different way.
Like with our phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get like little lapel mics on our shirts.
Oh, yeah?
Tuck in our
Mic'd up.
mic'd up style.
Do it with like NFL games.
Yeah, dude, we'll be mic'd up.
That'd be sick.
I would do a compilation. How do you say compilation? Compilation?
You've always had trouble with that word.
Compilation.
Compilation of like me, like
Where do you see that word often?
YouTube.
On websites?
No, just like YouTube videos of like
Fight compilation.
Keanu Reeves compilation.
Anywhere else?
Yeah, other places too.
Cool.
Did you have a particular place in mind?
No, I'm just curious where you see that word often.
YouTube,
Okay.
World Star. I'm gonna create a compilation.
Almost.
Compilation video of me threatening to commit suicide probably half the time.
On the golf course?
Yeah, when I like chunk a shot.
That
when I
would
chunk
be
a shot.
nice. Yeah.
That is the best part about like amateur golf is just shitty fucking shots. Like, you know, when those holes that you have that you're like, it's over. Like you're not even on the green yet and you've already on like your fourth or fifth shot.
Yeah. Like maybe I can do like a one putt.
Like your tee shot goes into like some trees, but it's playable. Then you hit your next shot into a tree and a branch or whatever.
Bounces like the wrong way.
And then your next shot is like
short.
Fine. No, like it gets back out.
Right, but it's like short.
And then your next shot goes into the sand trap.
Yeah.
And then you can't get it out of the sand trap.
Right. You're just huffing and puffing because you like have to keep going back to the cart to drive it up.
And all the
50
guys,
feet to then take out your putter and shit.
All the guys you're playing with are like on the green waiting for you.
Waiting for you, and you're just like, all right, guys, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, you ever been like 100 yards out, and you're like, all right, just gotta go get on and in for 7. And it's like, it's not even going to happen.
Yeah, but if you're recording...
It's like, I'm not even going to do that.
Yeah, but
like,
if you're recording...
To get a 7 would be a miraculous event.
Unlike me. Let's just put it there.
You guys should start counting your putts then. Because that way, if you can count your putts, then it still like means something to putt, even if you're putting for like 7.
There's a lot of methodical ways to approach it. Like this one guy I follow says to split up the course by 3 holes and say to yourself, all right, I'm only playing these first 3 holes. Let me try and do the best I can on these first 3 holes. Then once you're done, the next 3 holes, you're like, okay, I'm only going to focus on playing these 3 holes as if they're the only holes you're playing that
Maybe
day.
You should even look them up ahead of time. Like, okay, these 3 holes, I got a 4, a 5, and a 4.
Yeah.
This is the yardage. It's got, like, maybe there's a little turn there or whatever. Yeah.
And then to break 90... Think about it. To break 90, all you have to do is not hit more than 2 doubles on the front and 2 doubles on the back. So you can only have 4 double bogeys the whole round. Everything else has to be bogey or better. And that's how you break 90.
You got into the mental game, didn't you?
I did, because the other day I didn't really think of it then, but I looked at the scorecard again, and I only had 3 double bogeys the whole round.
which was like a sixes, like somewhere around there. Yeah, I remember you didn't touch 7. You didn't touch 7.
No 7s. And then
just crazy.
Everything else was bogey par. No birdies.
No birdies. Still.
So, yeah. If you kind of take a
Shape them
step
off.
back and like look at like, all right,
Little things.
this is how you approach
That because honestly, I would have not have hit a 95 if I putt like I normally did.
Yeah.
If I like did like a few more 3 putts,
Sure.
I'd be. And then another 4 putt. That's 100.
Yeah.
My mental approach to the game is I always just remind myself that suicide is always an option. No one can take that away from you.
Suicide, not an option.
Always an option.
Always an option.
And no one's ever going to be able to take that away from you. So, worst case scenario, end of bad hole, bad round, bad week of golf, maybe bad golf trip.
Whoa.
Bad whole golf trip, you end it all.
Yeah,
or alcoholism. There are options.
Or you're saying it's either play good or these other options.
Or the other options. There are other options
right.
past the game of golf. So
Indeed.
it helps me just to get loose out there.
Right. Contemplate the options of how you're going to do it.
Right. Exactly.
And like how you can't wait to do it because it's
like
how
I could
shitty you're
either.
playing.
Right. Exactly.
And then it takes the pressure away of playing bad since you're already playing like shit and you play good.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yep.
Thank you for. And I think I agree with that because
You're
I also
not going to read that in the books. All right.
I also do contemplate my own
By Tom Kite.
self-inflicted death.
Just remember none
Tom
of the
Kite? Wait,
none.
Tom Kite wrote that book?
No, he wouldn't write that book.
Oh,
Can you imagine if Tom Kite came out with that opinion?
that would be legendary. He is
You can always kill yourself.
he is a legend in this podcast. He is like an icon, a god.
Where's he
Tom
from?
Kite.
Is he
I
like
don't
a
know.
Southern guy or
I don't-
something?
I don't
Hold
know.
up.
I
Is
don't
he
know.
alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Why haven't we tried to get him on yet? You got to message him.
I'll message him.
You gotta be able to get Kite, dude.
Dude, yeah, he's probably doing nothing these
He's
days.
probably in Wyoming. Probably doing some charity.
See
or
where he's
whatever.
from. I feel
Dude,
like he'd be like a Southern boy.
We could probably find his address. That's how much he's not doing much these days.
I bet you he's maybe in say Michigan area.
Let's see. Jake's on the wick.
McKinney, Texas.
Ooh.
Texas.
He was born there. Where does he live now? Go to that full Wikipedia page.
He looks like Bob.
Do you ever go on Wikipedia and they're begging you for money?
Yes, I was going to donate the
Pretty
other day.
pathetic.
I was going to donate.
No, he's from there. Where is he now?
Austin.
Oh, I see.
He looks like Bob Lazar.
Let's ask him if he'll golf with us in Austin.
He does look like Bob Lazar.
We can get him to sponsor.
We'll interview him.
He's like an icon. Yeah, I
Exactly.
would love to have an icon on this.
Father. He's our father.
Tom Kite, you're our dad.
Daddy.
Tom Kite is daddy.
Hashtag
No, he's not.
That's the
coming
episode. That's the episode title right there.
Tom Kite is
Tom
daddy.
Kite.
Yeah, make that the episode
I can
title
do that.
of this episode
I
right
can
now.
do that. I'll remember. I'll write that down.
All right. Where are we at?
We are probably hour 15.
I got to go to bed.
Yeah. You guys got to get home.
Any closing
You guys
remarks?
you guys are working stiffs.
Nothing. That I
Gonna
can
work
think
for you
of.
tomorrow?
Nope.
You should hit every bar on the way home.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up some McDonald's, dude.
Oh man.
Nick is big on encouraging other people to pick up McDonald's on their way home.
Dude, on your way home, driving on the way home with McDonald's,
Nick,
there's no better feeling in the world.
Nothing.
Windows down.
That's a good ad.
You got some podcast on. Did you ever just come home?
Hold on.
There's no better feeling in the world than driving home and after a long day. It's probably about 10 o'clock in the evening, and you're coming up on a McDonald's, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm turning in there. So you turn in there, you're gonna sit through the drive-thru. You pull up to the drive-thru, and you just give them your dream. What's your dream McDonald's meal? You know, everybody's got one. Everybody's got one out there. So you get your meal,
Cut him off.
and then there's no better feeling than just driving home with the windows down, listening to some good tunes. McDonald's podcast.